recording.
Yeah.
Hey, my name is
Okay.
Phil the Cruz. Welcome to Cruising with Phil. Special guest, Ward 20 by-election running. We have special guest, Mr. Khan Walayat. How you doing, Khan?
I'm good. How about you, Mr.
Good.
Phil?
We got the audio and video figured out.
Yeah, okay.
That's good. So how you doing? Good. So
Good,
can you
good, good.
just introduce yourself and what you're doing for the election?
Okay, my name is Khan Walayat. As one time I was a labor active since last 30 year. And the last mayor, I was very active in the city hall, and then there is city bring the reform in the taxi industry, and they put the taxi advisory committee. So I was elected as a taxi advisory committee. It was 8 members. Of 7 of them is elected by the minority community and South Asian community, and the city council never called the election again. Oh, really? Even it was NDP mayor David Miller, but they never tell us what happened, why they didn't call, and then we got really, And then we bring the taxi union in the call CAW. It was noise, but uniform with the local 416. And one time, succeed, and next time we fail, and then I, you know, you know, now we are working with the ride sharing company. I like Uber, Lyft, and all these things. And then because the driver is really the cities make the law, every single law make against the driver. They give to the ride sharing company the free hand. The last previous mayor, there's not even a single labor law to protect the driver or the gig worker we call them, and that's what we are fighting for now. And that's what I come here, running for this election to protect the minority, because majority is 97% driver is a minority, and they have no representation in the city hall, not even every single government. There is NDP, PC, liberal. They say left wing, right wing, middle wing. That's a totally lie. They have their own wing. They don't work for the poor person. They have their own agenda. They work for their own benefit. That's really, really going on, especially in the city hall. They don't care about if you go there or you're minority or you're poor. They don't listen to you. So that's what I come up to, bring some voice for the minority peoples. Scarborough, so there are lots of minority people live there. Lots of, the gig worker is, the driver lives there. They got really, really hurt every single day. So that's
And,
my goal, especially.
and what was the what you talking about you formed a taxi committee? What year was that? You did that? You remember?
I don't remember it, but back in when the David Miller was the mayor.
You remember? Okay.
Yeah, the broom man. We call them broom man, but never clean city anything. Still.
Like, can you tell us about your background and where you're from and all, and how you got to the city?
Hello.
Hi,
Hello.
hi, can you hear me now?
Yeah, I hear you because somebody called me. Okay,
Oh,
go
okay,
ahead.
yeah. Can you just tell me about your background and how you came to the city?
Sorry, I can't hear you.
Can you tell me about your background?
I'm from Pakistan. I came to Canada back in 1988. Yeah, so I worked before as in the Skydome, and then started driving a cab, and then I become a garage owner. Then I got my mechanic license, and I got my real estate license, and then I built the house. So I don't know how to, uh, tackle this housing crisis, because I build the house and I'm in the real estate. So I have a much better idea, because I'm a most experienced person. So because I build my, from scratch myself. So that's what it is. This is my background.
So, what got your interest in the political aspect of things?
Because there is a lots of people suffering at the city hall. There are lots of, my agenda is there is some city council sitting there 30, 40 years. So my, I suggestion there is nobody should sit in the more than 2 term. Like New York City, the mayor is 2 terms, American president 2 terms. Why not in Toronto? The city council is sitting there for a long time. That's gonna be like a family business. It's not a political. You're sitting there 30, 40 years. Why don't you give everybody chance? Everybody have a civic duty. How are you going to beat in the incumbent? So that's I believe should no city council, any politician is sitting more than 2 terms in the any public office.
Or mayor
And if
and ward.
somebody, yeah, anybody, and if somebody is sitting in the public office, they want to jump on the other public office, he should step down first. I seen there is here, and a lot of city councillor and all the other people, they're sitting in public office and then jumping the other one. That's a very disrespect of the voter. The voter elects you for the full term, and you want to jump on it. And they should all, anybody gonna do it, they should step down, resign, and then will run for the other public office. That's my concern is.
You mentioned talk about the you're fighting for the minority. You find it interesting that the last.
Minority have no representation in the city hall. Trust me, there is a few minority member, but they have no big voice, and whatever the law make, 80-90% the law they make over there to go against the poor people and minority. They don't care. It's just so mess in the city hall. You
Yeah,
believe or not.
but why do they keep getting voted in? Why is that? They keep getting
For
reelected.
me,
They keep getting reelected. Why is that?
well, that's the thing. That's what I said. They should know nobody should sit in the public office 2 term. Then the other guy chance. How you gonna get income back because they have influence over there than the other person. So that's why I'm saying there's nobody should sit in the public office more than 2 terms. That's
Okay.
my goal. So kick them out after 2 term. Tell me today, buddy, go and let the other person get the chance. This is not a lifetime job, sitting 30, 40 years. Some even don't come in the office, you believe or not, and they still got paid. 30, 40 years, what is that?
Yeah.
Come on, this is not a democracy sitting in the whole your life in the public office. Give somebody a chance.
Yeah. I see
They do it.
you're good. You're a good advocate for the community. I saw your deputation you showed me there recently, fighting for
Yeah,
the.
I was in there. I will always speak to the city council about the community and development committee, and they want to raise our license fees. There's so many fees to pay, and they don't give us any service. There's no service available. It's online, everything. Go call the license commission. They never return you call. You call your councillor, they don't return. I call my councillor, previous councillor, he never returned my call. I call 5 times because there is a community in the pharmacy is something broken. I want to ask him to fix it. He never call him back. That's a crap. That's a joke. They don't care. So they have to be maximum 2 terms. So
Yeah.
trust me, then it will be much better off.
Okay, that's
All
good.
these families sitting there. This is family business. Father go, son go, nephew come. What is this?
So I see you're also a great community. You're also a good community volunteer. I've seen some of your background there. So
Yeah, I always do help for the people. I always help the driver, anytime they call me, I go with them, the city council, anywhere they want me to. So, so that's what it is.
you want to talk about some of the community stuff you've done in the last 20 years? I've seen some of the stuff you wrote down there.
Yeah, well, when we try to bring the ambassador plate, when I was a member of taxi, we issue the 1400 plate. They don't even issue the plate. There's so much monopoly on the plate on all the grai and all these things. So that's what it is. We give to all the plate should go to the driver who work there and serve the community.
Mhm.
These people don't serve the community. The driver, the gig worker who is working, they serve the community. They drive the people airport. They take their the children to school. They take the people to hospital. They deliver the food to their table. So that's the gig worker who did it.
Why did they like? Why would they want to? What's the reason for raising the fees for the taxi service or the
They want to
taxi?
raise their own paycheck. You know,
Yeah,
they
yeah,
want to raise their own paycheck. Last time, the previous council, Doug Ford cut them off half, 44 to 22. You know what they did? They passed motion to raise their office expenses to double. Not even single council vote against. All in favor and motion carry. That's so conflict of interest. Nobody say anything.
yeah. It's interesting.
The
Yeah,
same
I mean,
the last mayor don't wait for 10 days to resign. Got a full severance packing. That is the last previous mayor did it. 20 Ward 20 last previous mayor. He wait for 10 days, so got a full separate. That's have to be debate. why they are putting full severance, why they have so much pension, is all taxpayer paying that.
Yeah,
Why
look,
the politicians have so much tax, getting so much benefit from the public, and the full pay salary in
well,
the
that's the
pension.
yeah. I
That's
looked into that. That's the I looked into that. That's the policies they get. Was it? It's I think it's 10 grand per year for every year they've been in. So it comes up to be like what's his name? Crawford retired, so he'll get like 100 and something thousand or whatever.
yeah. Why is that? Why we don't got a full. Why these things so crap in the city hall? They got so much benefit. They have to be debate how much we should pay these politicians. Why they're getting some getting severance package $1 million? The public, the public own the department like Toronto Hardware. There's millions of dollar bonus they are getting. Come on,
A lot of money
people
being
is
wasted.
poor here. People is poor, don't have a food, they hand to more work 12-hour day, barely meet, and these people are getting millions of dollar bonus. Whoa, come on, that has to be debate,
So
you know.
if you get elected to Ward 20, if you get like what's the first two things you want to do for your ward? What's really needed?
We're gonna there is a problem with the youth. We're gonna try to get a better job for youth and good training and bring them in the labor market. Plus, we're gonna, because I built my house myself. I am in the real estate. I know how to take it. Because there's too many red tape. They call red tape. The 2 year you apply the permit today, it takes 2 years. I don't know what's going on there. They should give time to the private sector. Let's say, okay, you hire the, uh, you know, professional uh, engineer. You're gonna stamp it and then go. Why would you have to send to the city hall engineer when there is a professional engineer stamp on your drawing on your uh, the building, and then that the way it's supposed to be. We don't have to go to the city to the sitting on the bureaucracy table for 2 years not doing anything. That must be have to be just give to the drawing to your public engineer or whatever private, or you pay the money and they issue the permit. That's
Yeah.
the way it's supposed to be. It's a more fast than anything. If we go to City Hall, you're stuck there for a lifetime. Trust me. Just
So
leave there.
do you want to mention about the youth? What do you think you want to help the youth? What's going on with the youth in your
Youth,
ward?
we need a training. We give them, like a, good, like a, we a shortage here, like a all kind, mechanical, all, you know, there is a trade, we short of trade. To give them like a training, give them some money, get trade and put in the back in the market, give the reasonable amount, they can live a better life. So that's the
Basically,
very important for the youth. They are then they're going to go to commit the crime if you don't bring it back in the labor market. So somebody have to take responsibility. But if you come in the office once a day, how are you going to feel it? You come every day, work
so
40 hours.
yeah, invest in their education, right? And giving back to the
That's right.
community.
Yeah, training, special
Yeah.
training, the college
Well,
training, like the plumbing or
yeah.
auto technique, and auto mechanic, electrician, all these. We need these people, and the
Yeah, they
young
just
people can.
stated not too long ago. They said going to be by a certain you're gonna there are about 60,000 shortage of workers. You know.
Yeah, but see, the thing is here, if there is so much red tape in Canada. The people trained outside of this country should we bring it in. It's very important. They bring the people here with the degree, master, PhD, doctor. They're driving taxi, driving Uber. Why they bring it here with the degree? Then they say, no, your degree is no good. So they should bring the immigrant first, give them a job. Say, okay, here you have a job, fill up the. Just don't bring the 500,000 people. Then we'll go drive taxi here, work on the gas station, and drive the Uber, and just people really, really hurting. They
Now
bring
the
with the degrees.
yeah, now the government now passing some. They've now allowed certain trades to come to the country and work as their trade rather than being
Yeah,
re-educated
but
or
it's too late. The same is too late for the housing.
yeah.
They're red tape. No, just put the tape on your mouth and just the government doesn't work. The way the private look at the private sector and compare to the government. I'm very unionist, but that's the way it's supposed to work. and let them, tackle the problem. You don't just sit on all the paper on your table and not doing anything. So that's the very important. You need overall all the system. System is not working. Trust me. That's why we are here today. Housing is short, labor is short, because there's too many layers, too many governments involving. There should be one person make the decision. Okay, go. That's it. Not a 20 time, file go this way and this way. This. It's like a doctor, just check you. Okay, you need this medicine. That's it. Do it.
So you said the
So
youth
that
is your you said the youth is your major. What's your second major thing you want done for the your ward? If you got elected. You mentioned
we're
youth and
gonna
with
play very important about the crimes and housing. Very important housing. We have to build the housing. We have to change the zoning. All the units should be the universal zoning, not this block here and the next block there. And every block have a different zoning, and some of them sitting, some of them appeal, some of them appeal for 5, 10 years. I don't know. There's appeal, people appeal. So you remember, it's a universal zoning. Just build it like, why don't you go vertical? But a house, like go 5 story, 6 story, 7 story. People live there, right?
they talk about universal zoning. What about like
Yeah,
zoning for like businesses can't build in residential areas and all that?
yeah,
It's
but the main floor is mostly is business, and that's up. You go on the main like Danforth or these main street. You can have a main floor. It's called mixed commercial at MCR, mixed commercial residential. In the main floor, you can have a business, and upstairs the residential. Same as 4 store, four. But here you're gonna go. Oh boy, it's gonna take us 2 years to get a permit. You're gonna cry every day to go there. I
the red
talk to
tape.
my architect. I say, no, buddy, it's too much workload. Why the architect have one firm? He have engineer, he have a mechanical engineer, he have a chemical engineer, he have a all kind buddy over there. We check it and stamp it. He's responsible. So don't have to go to city. Just he can should send to the nearest city, issue the permit. Fast, very fast. Trust me. Now you don't worry about wait for 2 years, for one house. What about a 2 by 4? Basement door? 2 years. You're gonna put the window? 2 years. Come on, that's a joke.
Speaking of trades, I know a dietitian. She's from Iran. She works at the Daily Planet, one of the franchises down the road, and she's a certified dietitian from her country for the last 18 years. So I asked her why you working at Daily Planet. She told me, she has to upgrade to her skills according to standards. And
And
plus she said she can't afford it right now because you have to pay for all that,
you
right?
remember, in back in India, Pakistan, and Canada, is all the university built by British Empire, right?
Mhm.
India was colony of British. They built a university there, and they built a university in Canada. So
Yeah,
what is difference? Tell me.
that's what is the difference? Yeah.
They all built. University of Punjab built by British. Toronto University built by British. We all were colony one time. They all built. So what's wrong? We have best math in the world in India and Pakistan. Nobody can beat the math in India and Pakistan. And the millennium, they are the American bring all the engineers from India, Pakistan. So if there's something happen, they're gonna go manually. Hey, we
Well,
do manually. We don't. Huh?
all part of we're still part of the Commonwealth, all the countries, right?
Yeah, it's Commonwealth. Commonwealth. What do you mean Commonwealth? They all colonies, not can be Commonwealth. This is the little trick, they play on it. Anyway, so this is the thing. Whole system is saying they just speak English. They have no problem. They all the system in mostly countries in English in Asia, right?
Yeah. So you talked about
Mostly here.
you mentioned about crime in the what do you want to do for crime? Where they, you know,
When you have a better living standard and you have a better pay system, the,
yeah,
the, the wages should be is good for the people to make a decent living, then they reduce the crime automatically. People not gonna do the crime if they have money. You remember, the people don't have money, they steal the money. People don't have money, they steal the things. People have money, they don't steal the thing, right?
yeah.
They don't do the crime. So give them a better living standard, and trust me, you know, they're not gonna go to crime.
You
So
must know
you
quite.
just don't ask them work free for them like Uber driver and Lyft driver. They're not making you a minimum wage. So they work. But how they gonna do it? 15-hour driver work, 14-hour, and they don't even pay their rent. That's what the city did to the worker. They give them free hand to the Uber and Lyft. They are just, you believe or not, how they're doing to them. You know, in 1988, the downtown Toronto to airport was $24. Today, the Uber paid $22. Look at that, 30 year, 40, 35 year. Inflation, all these things. So they are not even, they have a brand new car, they buy them, they want to make a living, but they're not, but that's the problem with the labor make money for everybody. The corporation is very rich and the labor is poor, and they're going to do the crime. Very simple. What they're going to do?
I
They're not going
remember
to pay the
when,
rent. They're not going to pay them. Eh?
I remember when uh, Uber came into the city when they introduced and the taxi drivers. I was down there when they're trying to make the get the same equal rights we were talking about earlier in your interview. You know.
Uber come here, work illegal under this Bill Blair knows he was a chief. And now uh, I don't have a problem with Uber, but there's the level play field, equal. Uber is not
Yeah,
ride sharing. Uber is a taxi company. The law should be equal. The taxi driver pay $15,000 insurance.
they do. Eh?
One car. Yeah, the Uber don't pay. Uber say, oh,
Oh,
I don't know what
Khan? Why do they pay so much? $15,000 for just for the car or the whole thing?
insurance is a big scam here. You know that, right?
Yeah, well,
I
I'm just
never have any
asking
accident. I still pay $4,000 insurance for my car.
for
Never in with 35-year experience, never in any collision, pay $4,000. It's a free market. This is a rip-off market. There
yeah.
are free enterprises.
And
We call free
Does Uber pay the same for the insurance as the regular taxi drivers?
So the Uber have a lump sum, like I don't know. We have a manager here, the Tracy Crook, they give them free hand. That's a book. Don't worry about it. So they have a whole car, I don't know, 50,000 car, maybe 4 million, $5 million, something, like liability only. Then so
So
this
what
is
would you just another aspect in your ward is the homelessness, the increase of homelessness on the streets there. Do you have any solutions? What you like to do? What you like to see done if you get elected?
for me.
The homelessness in your ward, about the increase of homelessness, poverty. Do you have any ideas or solutions what you could
Yeah, but see
propose?
the poverty here, because look at them. I'm not they bring the people here to how much people we need, how much housing we have, how much job we have. If you bring 500,000 people, you don't have a job, there's going to be poverty, right? There's going to competition. There's more, the corporation have more choose to give them less money because they have more labor, right? So this thing is, we have to figure out with the federal government and provincial government what we're going to do. People coming to here to live and they're going to work, and decent living is always good, you know, if you have a competitor market, right? So if you have a one job and 5 people waiting for you, they say, okay, I gave you 15, or say, no, I'm going to work for 10. Somebody going to work for $5 more than the 5 people there. You know that, right?
Yeah, yeah.
That's what it is. That's what happened. 50,000 overcall, and they say reduce the rate. 50,000 there, whole day sitting there, 3 hour, $5. Sometimes we make $6 per hour. Come on, we're not living in a third world country. Now make it like that, this politician.
I was going to ask you, Khan, in your ward, I'm not too familiar with your ward as the others, but can you think of any buildings or housing in your area that's sitting empty for months that could just house people right now, fix it up, put the people out of the cold?
But a house is not for investment. You remember a house is for living. There shouldn't be any investment in the housing market. Zero.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay.
I'm
Okay.
just
You want
talking
to
like I'm
live
just
it.
talking about just say now recently with the homelessness increasing, winter's coming. The one thing is get them off the streets, put them somewhere that's nice and warm. You know, can you think of
Yeah,
any
but
area? Is there any buildings in your area that could do that?
yeah, there is a few, like you change the zoning and some lot is sitting there. I don't know about the government have some property there, but they're gonna build the housing, the apartment building on the subway.
Yeah,
Subway have a lot, subway. If you, for example, Warden subway, Canadian subway, they're on, but they should build the building over there. I see it in Europe, they have a building on the subway,
yeah,
and that's owned by government.
yeah.
Build building on the subway. Main
Well,
floor is subway,
they're talking about that,
upstairs.
building
Yeah,
apartments or even like
that's right. Actually, subway should be have a high-rise building, and
yeah.
that's owned by the city and the government, or to give them the people to live there. You
And
know,
even
it's
like local businesses putting more shops there in this underground, like they haven't, like I saw in England when I was in England, taking the
yeah,
subways,
that's right. Yeah,
like you
underground.
go to every,
Yeah,
you go to
yeah,
every, not every, but so many stations in England, especially if you're traveling the route there. They got so
yeah.
many
Europe,
coffee
I
shops.
seen it. Yeah.
Yeah, it's amazing. It's just they're all kind of unique the way they're done. It's like I like it
Uh,
like that.
Canadian politician is so slow. They feel
So why is
always
that? We're
corner.
supposed to be the fourth largest serving city in the
Yeah, but they
world.
elect them, they sit there for lifetime. That's why they say the two-term democracy is called two-term democracy. Nobody should sit more than 2 terms. That's
Yeah.
it. Get out.
But
Let the other people.
back to the question I asked you earlier. If they're still getting reelected, why is that? Why they because the attitudes that we don't care, don't bother, it doesn't make a difference or what? They keep getting
Of
reelected.
course, of course. They
And they
monopolize. They know each other. They pass a bill like, yeah, you clean my bag, I clean your bag, blah blah blah. 'Cause you're my brother, you're bro. That's it. The NDP, PCC, they all to hire their own people. Give the good job to their own people. I approve of that. They all good job to go to their friend and family. I have a proof of that. When I come then I will ask what's going on here. You will see.
you talking
Trust
about
me.
you mentioned about the red tape earlier about how it takes 2 years. I had a funny example. A couple years ago, they built a Starbucks down the road from here. There's a new plaza, well, an old plaza. They redid the plaza. So I went and talked to
Mhm.
the guy that owned the owned the Starbucks. So I asked him, how long did it take get you to get the Starbucks license and going? And he took him 3 months. I said, how's that possible? 3 months?
Hey, buddy, so the bird power is basically is not a politics. The bird power is bureaucracy. You remember the bureaucracy all over the world, including Canada, is very strong. You cannot touch them. That's why. That's the problem. So you have to control the bureaucracy. Tell them to work it. Trust me. They're very strong people.
What's your
Remember?
views? What's your views on food security? Food security is a big issue, especially for me. But that's a big issue after the election. Should have been during the election.
Here, the food security. Now we have a technology to build a greenhouse. You know how much time take to build the groundhouse to get a license?
Yeah,
Years,
yeah, yeah.
years, years. So you can have a greenhouse all around here. Produce your own food. Oh, you need a lot of time. Oh, can't believe the people give up. You know.
Yeah. But food banks are
So
not the answer. We know that. So there's got to be other solutions. For
the government, the system is really broken. System have to be upgraded in 2022, 21st century.
yeah.
So if you don't work, you don't get paid. It's nothing free. So you have to work. If you take
No,
it's a technology here, everything is online, everything computerized. You don't need that much time to do 2 years to get a permit or license. Come on, that's not acceptable.
you built your house. You said you built your own house, right?
Yes, I did.
So that what year was that? You said it took you 2 years to get the red tape. What year did you build your house? Was that?
1.5 year, and 6 months to build the house.
That was this a couple years
One,
ago. Or
one,
what?
and a, one year to get a permit, and if you want to build a like mid-rise building, it's 2 year. There's a zoning, there is a site plan, there is a, transportation study, there is you don't believe mechanical, electrical, blah blah blah. Too many things.
Interesting. Yeah.
So this is all things.
So let me ask you
Soil
first.
test.
I got some 5 minutes left. So talk about your personal side. What do you like do? What do you like doing for hobbies? A lot of council people don't talk about that. Like what do you do for what do you do for hobbies when you're not working? What do you like? What's your interest?
Oh, I go to talk to the people. I go to talk to my friend. Somewhere take the family somewhere. So that's my hobby mostly. Is so after a little bit walking, go to gym, swimming.
Oh yes, you go to the gym. You're a gym advocate too. I remember I
Yeah,
met
I
you.
am in the Bridgman Community Center, my gym. I go to swimming there.
It's good. It's good. So you keep in
Every
shape.
day.
That's good.
Yeah, that's right. I'm in good shape.
Yeah, you did your little swan stand at the other day at the community center for me. You're standing
Yeah.
on one leg.
Oh no, I'm okay. I take care about it. So I don't care about anything else.
That's good. That's
Health
good.
is wealth, buddy. You remember? A lot
That's
of
good.
my friends they go bigger, bigger, and bigger. I don't, I told them today, come on, bring down little pound, eat less, live longer. You remember?
Yeah,
That's my advice to all my colleague and friend and family. Eat less, live longer, go to exercise, swimming, sauna, steam room,
yeah.
run, biking.
And you do all
That's it.
that? That's great. That's good.
Oh yeah.
That's good.
Cut your carbohydrate, okay? I don't eat too much carbohydrate.
And you can recover hairs? No?
Oh, it's going to take you gain quickly because when you're getting a little old, you have to be very careful.
That's good. That's good. And You,
That's
you
the
don't look
story.
your age. I remember you told me your age. You don't look your
Oh
age.
yeah, yeah. I don't know. I don't see myself,
I have yeah, I
unless
updated your
I get
picture.
married.
Did you see your
Yeah,
picture put on?
yeah,
Because
yeah.
when I met you in person, I said you don't look like your picture on your lobby card. Let me update your picture for you. I'll take your picture.
Yeah.
Yes, so funny. So, how many kids you got? You got two kids?
Four, two and
Four
two.
kids?
Yeah,
Four?
2 and 2. No
Oh, nice.
discrimination.
Four kids. Oh,
Four,
what the all boys?
2 and 2.
Oh, two and two. Okay, good.
Yeah, no
Are they all?
discrimination. 2 and 2. We live in multicultural. 2 and 2. No discrimination.
Are they all any of them married or what?
No, no, they are still, on my shoulder.
You're on your shoulder? That's why you
Yeah,
need to.
two sitting in this side, two sitting this side.
That's why you got to work out. You need strong shoulders to
Yeah,
support
I
these
have to work,
kids.
but working is good. Working is healthy lifestyle. I love to work.
That's
I
good.
love to work.
I need you're
I
not, and
talk to the people. I
you're a good
talk to my
family man.
customer. They're happy.
Yeah.
You know.
How long have you been married now? How many years have you been married?
Oh, long I don't remember anything.
Men stop counting after 20, right?
Yeah, around. My son is a 28 year, 27-year-old.
27 years old? Yeah. Is he in
Yeah.
school or whatever? Or is he working or what?
Oh, we work in the construction. We got a contract with the city.
Oh, good. Good.
Uh,
Does he go to the gym?
Scarborough, 5,000 building.
Does he
5,000
go,
building will renovate.
does he go to the gym with you?
He take care of himself. He's okay. Yeah. He's
What's
grow.
that?
When the kids grow, they don't go with you. You remember? And the
Yeah, yeah,
kids
yeah,
grow, they
yeah,
don't go with you. They're
yeah,
gonna go with their friend.
yeah.
Yeah, but he's okay. He take care of himself.
That's good. That's good. And the other three kids, are they at home or are they on their own or what?
Yeah, there are two, three in study. Two in university. One is in college.
Oh, cool, cool. So I got 2 minutes left. Do you want to add anything else on for your campaign?
Well,
Well, I
thank
think
you
this is
very much. I ask my
yeah.
all the please, my dear colleague, uh, I live in Scarborough in right 20, and then for the Victoria Park. Since where I live on all the way east end, we have other my family member all the live in Scarborough, and please, I will work for you, not for myself.
That's good. That's
Select
good.
me. I will be your door all the time whenever you need me. Thank you.
That's great. So thank you, Khan, for coming on the interview. We got the
Thank you
all
very much.
audio all sorted out there. I'll send you a copy for
Yeah,
the video, and you can use it for your campaign purposes. And I'll see you on. Are you gonna be there on Thursday for the debate?
yeah.
You'll be on Thursday.
No, but they don't put my name. I just emailed to them. I don't know what they're gonna put. They don't
I'll
have. They
just
got.
show up anyways. We'll see what happens.
Don't worry, I will be there. Come, we're gonna fight for our
I'll see
rights.
you. Yeah, I'll
Okay.
see you. Okay, I'll see you there.
See
Thank you
you.
so much, Khan,
Thank you.
for your time.
Bye bye.
Bye
Bye.
now. Take care.